in time, you'll see the line that's drawn between the good and the bad. See the blind man shooting at the world, bullets flying, taking toll. If you've been bad, Lord, I bet you have, and you've not been hit by flying lead. You better close your eyes and bow your head.
Hi guys, a few weeks ago I promised you a breakdown of Casio G-Shock dw5000R. Unfortunately, my good friend Fratellini, so he has the channel, he did a sort of shout out to my channel here, Plastic Indices, and he made a wonderful comparison between the new model, you know, the 5000R, is some other Casio G-Shocks. So I wanted to show you that. So you see on the left here an older Casio dw5000C. This is the one from 1983, the first ever G-Shock. And the shape of both straps are not the same at all. There's a little indentation. There's a lot of sharp edges as well, which are absent on the other side, in the other strap. And here's the top view from the same pair of straps. This is from the 5000C on the left, and on the right from the 5000R. You can see clearly there's a mismatch in the size of, you know, the little flap here. The one that attaches onto the case, into the case actually, of the watch. Beautiful pictures, but this is not all. So I wanted to show you what's inside one of these 5000R. So what I wanted to show you is indeed the spacer between the case and the movement itself. This sort of plastic ring here. The rubber cushion has been replaced by this, I don't know, it's not so convincing to me. This sort of ring, plastic ring around the movement, which is supposed to protect the movement against impacts and bumps and stuff like that. Which is, I believe, a terrible, terrible move by Casio. Let me show you one more here. Here's a close-up of a GW5000U. Yeah, it seems as though that's a plastic layer. It's not a rubber cushion again. This thing comes with a solar movement. It's made in Japan, you can see here. Solar multiband 6. And here's a close-up of a GMWB5000 full metal. So again, there's a shout out here for my channel, so thank you so much to this gentleman, my good friend Fratellini. And by the way, go ahead and subscribe to his channel, please. It's an excellent channel, excellent content, as you can see. Beautiful thing, wonderful stuff, actually wonderful channel. Here's a BP100 from the year 1990, Japan, made in Japan actually. This is a pressure sensor here. So it's supposed to take your blood pressure for people. So here's a close view of a F91W and a DW5000R. So this is a dw5600 SMB. So this stuff you see there on the side is a rubber shield. It's a rubber spacer between the movement and the case itself. So I was thinking, is it possible to remove this thing? This plastic, dreadful spacer, and to have it replaced by a rubber shield actually. Maybe one from a standard 5600, because my good friend actually goes ahead and he exchanges the movement from a 5000R and a DW5600E. I'm going to show you that. Here's again a DW5600 SMB, resin case, and the rubber seal here, the rubber spacer between the movement. This is a movement container actually. So I think there shouldn't be any problem in, let's say, trying to replace this spacer you see here and putting that or fitting that onto the case here. And this is actually the movement of the latest dw5000R. So my friend says a G-Shock dw5000R movement with a dw5600 module, they are perfectly interchangeable, so there shouldn't be, I believe, any problem if we would like to exchange as well the rubber and the plastic spacers. So here's the movement of a 5600E. He went ahead and replaced the movement. He fit the movement of a 5600 into the dw5000R case. Pretty cool stuff, actually. Actually, this is a bummer by Casio. I don't know what they were, thinking, but this is not a good idea at all. The essence is actually about protecting the movement from, incidental bumping the watch or hitting the watch against the wall or even throwing the watch away, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know what Casio were thinking. I'm not sure why they did that. But let me tell you something that might explain actually what happened here. Back in the old days, the movements had the beeper spring at the front. The spring coming off the movement from this side would damage the paint from the inside, on the inside of the crystal. So that would damage the watch. And I have a few copies of the first 5200 and 5600C actually with the damaged crystal for that very reason. So maybe that's exactly why Casio decided to go this way with the plastic ring indeed, but I'm not quite sure. All I know is this thing is just not, I don't know, it's like the watch lost its essence, its G-Shock essence. Anyway, thank you so much. Check out this channel, it's pretty good, pretty interesting, and I'll see you all in the next one.